Hi, Charmies. Okay, so of course this is here like this because she is exposed and I don't want to get banned. This reading is for the divine soul that was tied up in a situation with a false flame. And this person came in like they were your twin flame because they knew how you felt about certain things in life. So they perpetrated a fraud. And this is basically your reading if you dealt with a false flame. Your false flame was somebody that really presented themselves as a twin flame, and it was really hard for you to part ways with them. So for the energy is community in reverse, the third chakra in reverse, the door to personal healing and happiness in reverse, the garden and the gate upright, yin and yang upright, angel of balance upright, and the fourth chakra in reverse. Followed by the snake. These are your ancestral messages. The snake, shed old skin. The elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. The fox, trust your talents. The spiritual fox, trust your talents. And we have right here the Shaolin, or what is that, master? I don't want to move your charms. Yep, master. So be graceful in your movement and actions. And that is very much easier said than done. You have your charms here, but you guys can interpret your charms any way that you want. You have in, this is, all of this tarot is you. And so cross watcher, all of the tarot, this reading is pertaining to what your energy, whether you meant it or not. This is your energy and what your energy brought to the collective. This is the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Chariot upright, the Fool upright, the Page of Swords upright. You also have the King of Swords in reverse. You have the Queen of Wands upright. You have the Star card upright. And then the messages from Spirit. Of course, I lost a nail already, right? So you have clean it up in reverse and building blocks in reverse. And you have these two cards from Spirit in reverse because there's nothing for you to clean up. You did absolutely nothing wrong, divine person. 303 on the clock. Spirit is saying that there was no building blocks there. Everything came crumbling down because this person was a false flame. This person knew what it was that you were looking for, and they gaslit you. They stayed in third parties and kept you in competition. They took your light and they stole your light for themselves. And what they did was they took your energy and they gave it to other people. And this caused you a lot of burdens. But in your mind, they were your twin. So you felt like you had to stay. And every time they would shut the door on you, it was hard for you to open up the door to personal happiness, which held your healing back. You felt like there was yin and yang energy, like they just matched you for some reason. But that was only because they were hiding out. And they were actually, they knew they were not your twin flame, but they knew they wanted your energy. And it caused you to be brokenhearted, so much so that it took and dimmed your light. But the earth angel that you are, you seek balance in everything. And you seek balance because you have an understanding with this snake right here. Yes, you were dealing with snake energy, but you shed the old skin from that. And you watching this reading right now is your confirmation that you are on the right path to shedding your skin and to shedding that energy away. Move beyond your ancestral patterns. Sometimes we feel like, oh, well, our grandparents put up with this, so maybe we should put up with that. But Spirit said that is not so. Spirit also wants you to move quietly. Do not tell your business. Of course, they're going to come back around and want to have conversation with you, and you're going to think it's pure, but it is not. But Spirit also wants you to know that they will make themselves known, but you need to be graceful and move with action, because they want you to feel, they want it to seem like you're just going to be this person in this. And I'm going to do a second video between your energy now, and here is their deck that I'm going to use. And it's ironic that when I was pouring the sprinkling, rather shaking up the charms, the dinosaur fell on there, which means they are ancient history. And the only thing they will be able to do is like the dinosaurs to our history. So collective, the false flame has joined the reading, and this is the false flames card. And as you can see, there are no ancestral messages, because when I went to pick up the deck, Spirit said they're not talking to them. So there's no reason for me to pull the cards out. So the cards are right here, because as you can see, they're a little dismantled because I was going to shuffle them. And Spirit said, no, they have nothing to say to them. And I was looking, you know, shuffling for their energy, and none of their energy came out. And if you watch the previous reading that I did it's on TikTok. This part will not be on TikTok. This part will only be on YouTube. However, I might do a little snippet just for people to know to come by and check this part out. However, I want to get back to that. Ooh, this came up like that. I'm going to turn it. The energy is so upsetting right now. And so generally I'm always like, hey y'all, hey girl. But this is so messed up. And the fact that Spirit literally said, and y'all know, if y'all go over to the TikTok video, or if this part ends up on TikTok, that there is a video that I did recently, and you see me in that video, and then you can just see orbs all over the place. So some people can, and some people can't. However, I definitely listen to spirit guides, and I can tell you are nobody's fool. Okay, you guys literally had so many similarities that is why you felt like this was your twin flame. And I'm going to show you a little bit. Like, my voice is even shaky right now because I'm just like, you got to be kidding. This was at the bottom of the deck. See, this did not come out, but it was at the bottom of the deck, and that is the Fool card. And keeping in mind, you had the Fool card upright. This card right here is the Ace of Cups upright, but you have the Ace of Cups over here, and your Ace of Cups is in reverse. And I'm going to tell you why that happened. And that's why Spirit does not want to talk to them. That is why. And let me just reiterate this a little bit, because I'm not going to ever be the reader that does what is the karma for the divine masculine for betraying the divine feminine. And that is just energy, obviously. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to mind my business. And I honestly would suggest, with you who did in that first part, and you had the shaman that was talking about being poised, I would suggest you do the same thing. I would suggest that when you see certain things happening, it is always going to be to trigger you. And the lesson in that is to ground yourself, because it is going to shake the foundation up under you. And you might lose your balance when you hear it. You might cry when you see it. But just as you have this chariot here, it is unmovable. It is on statues. You are not to be moved by the foolishness of this perpetrator. Okay? So, here's their energy. Oh, and let me explain this card. I was done shuffling, and I went to put the deck up, and Spirit said, one more. And I'm not going to lie to you. This was my misjudgment. I did say, oh, I bet the devil card is going to come out. And it did not. This card came out. And after that, I just can't even. I saw this card come out. And I saw it come over I saw it come over. It fell just like this, you guys. I did not move this card. It fell just like this. And I'm the type of person that gets like really upset that I really want to say, I really want to say so much, because how dare this person do this to anybody, whether this is a female doing this to a man, whether this is a man doing it to a female, or whether y'all are in the LGBTQIA plus community. Nobody, whether this is, and let me tell you, this does not have to be romantic. This could be platonic. This could be your parent versus you. This can be your child, your adult child versus you. Well, no, it's not. It is actually not. And as soon as I said that, God was like, watch it. This is romantic. This is somebody who came in that knew how you, okay, I'm going to just, let's go. Okay, so this is their energy, because I'm telling you, God is not pleased. Where's my wand at? I had to cover that star because I didn't know she was closed. This is the moon energy. So you are most likely dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And with this energy, there's a lot of secrets. There were a lot of link-ups in the dark. A lot of things did not match, because how is a scorpion or lobster, whatever you want to call it, who knows what this is, how can this link up with a wolf and link up with, what could that be? Because this looks like a wolf to me, and this looks like Chahi from All Dogs Go to Heaven, a dog. These are link ups that just don't even look right, and everything happened in the dark. And that's why your energy was in third party, because that is literally third party energy. This person was linking up with people that don't even fit them on any caliber. They don't even fit each other. None of them fit each other. This card came out on the side, and I'm pretty sure people are trying to figure out why is it on the side. I don't change the cards when they come out. If they come out like this, I just push them right up wherever they belong in the same, as you can see, even in that video when they were coming out flying all over the place, I placed them where they were supposed to be. This means that if it was upright, they were just diligently working on their craft, diligently working in the relationship. But with this on the side, it only means they were gaslighting you. They only did just enough to get back in your good graces. You let them go. You told them, you know what, you be great. You go out there, you have fun, I wish you the best. And they went out there and they had fun. You were being drained. You were being drained. It's 7:14 on the clock. You were being drained. You didn't have time to fight. So they only did the bare minimum to come back in. But when they came back in flighty. They came back in rushing. They came back in very swift. The Knight of Cups. Oh, they came back in love bombing. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Wasn't nothing out there. I was just working on me. I was just working on us. I had some ideas that I needed to get together. I had some family issues I needed to build up and get together. I needed some alone time. I don't even talk to anybody. Meantime, in between time, they ain't talking to nobody because they really can't get along with them because they're not even on their same page. They were all linking up and talking about you behind your back. That's why your energy was low. They were all linking up with each other, having fun, partying off of your energy. The Queen of Cups is here. The Queen of Cups is actually, you know what's so funny though? Off topic. Never mind, I ain't gonna get off topic just yet. But with the Queen of Cups, they emptied your cup. You were offering them love. You were offering them dedication. You were offering them stability. Everything that you tried to give them, they were taking it. You see all of this water? You see all of this is what they did. They stored it up, and then they went celebrating with other people. They put you in so much competition, and they know that every single time they put you in competition, they came out victorious because you would take them back. You would rebuild yourself and rebuild yourself and rebuild yourself, and then they came back in. And look what I said when I said they stored up everything. They stored up all your abundance that you gave them. Some of you gave them children. You gave them money. You gave them time. You gave them effort. You gave them sex. You gave them loyalty. You gave them the keys to your car, and you stood on the bus stop and waited. That does not make you dumb. That does not make you gullible. Do not be embarrassed. That is why Spirit is so angry right now. They're not even talking to them. They couldn't even pray if they wanted to. They wouldn't even know what to say. Their creativity with the King of Wands. They were very crafty. They knew exactly how to come in. And every single time they came in, acting different, acting good, until they were able to drain you once again. And this is why they were in this, because they were victorious. Look at this. Look at this. The Five of Wands with the King of Wands. They used sex magic. Wands is about passion and sex. They use sex magic. If the most y'all have ever gotten along with was during intimate moments, they use sex magic. And while some of them did not know, a lot of times they have tapped in. A lot of your masculines have tapped in. It takes absolutely nothing to see a trend and figure out what's going on and tap into energy. And you can tell that they've tapped in if you're having so many dreams of them and y'all weren't even in connection. You can tell that they are tapping into you. The fact that they will never leave you alone, and they kept coming back. And this was their last card that came out, was the Ace of Cups. And as soon as this Ace of Cups came out, I was just in disbelief. And I was going to put the cards up, and Spirit said one more. And every time I say one more to see if that's what it was, Spirit generally gives me like 9 more. So that's why the cards is always, the reading is longer than I thought. But the 9 of Cups came out. And I really hate to tell you this, but you were not their wish fulfillment. That's why they are your false flame. They came in with a mask on. They came in hiding as the Knight of Cups. They came in very immature and love bombing. They did all the necessary work because you were already healed from whatever past relationship that you went through. And you saw this person, and this is somebody that you know. This is somebody that you, and I'm really actually surprised that the 6 of Cups for nostalgia did not come out, because it's a lot of cups and it's a lot of wands. And with the Ace of Cups right here, let me show you guys what happened. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. They have the Ace of Cups upright. But you have the Queen of Cups. Well, they have the Queen of Cups in reverse because that's what they did with you. Let me tell you what happened. You gave them cups of love, cups of dedication, cups of appreciation, again, time and effort. You met them 93% of the way, and they never even got up off of the couch to meet you in the kitchen. They needed support. You poured it into them. They needed time. You poured it into them. They needed sex. You poured it into them. And they took and took and took until they drained you. And the only thing that they had left afterwards was the remnants of their own toxicity. And they did not want that. So they left you dry. They left you brokenhearted. And you had to heal yourself. And now when they tried to come in, you are nobody's fool anymore. You are not jumping, but you jumped before. And they knew that. See, this person is different from this person. Let me show you the difference in the cards. This fool looked down with a wand. With a wand, okay? I didn't even pay attention to that. With a wand. With a wand. They looked down with the wand. And they saw you happy and healing. And they said, I need some of that. So let me just come in and love bomb her. Let me just come in and present myself as being the king. present myself as being something that she loves and needs so that I can get what I want. And they felt like, oh, okay, do you see this? They felt like they could trap you. And they did. They did. Because you leaped for them when they called you and they said, hey, why don't you come and chill with me tonight? Or I'm coming to see you tonight. Or, I've really been working on myself. And you say, okay, I trust you. You know why? Because you trusted in your magic. You believed in the fact that this was your twin flame and this was the journey you were supposed to be on. But the entire time, he took the sex magic and trapped you with it. And that's why it was really, really hard. You see this butterfly here? It's trying to move it out before you got too trapped. So you fell a few times. You fell for this person. More than enough times. Page of Swords. What happened to cause this separation was you told them about themselves, but you did not do so. You tried to talk to them. You tried to have a mature conversation with them, and they just kept lying to you. And it was making you madder and madder and madder until you could no longer hold it in, and then you exploded. And when you exploded, you said some things that you never would have thought that you would have said to them. And you took your power back. You see, you hold the wand now. So some of you went into celibacy. You hold the wand now. So some of you now are in a creative moment where you're being very creative with your future. You're being very assertive. You're not slipping. You're not using this as somebody who can, you know that you have a new beginning. And you are the author of your new beginning. For some of you, your wand now is an ink pen. For some of you, your wand now can be just this. You're ready to tap into your divinity. For some of you, your wand is, and I don't say this like to be joking, but you literally have to look at Clean With Me videos. Sometimes your wand is a broom. And sometimes your wand is your cell phone. And you turn your cell phone on and you start doing Clean With Me videos. And then you'll take off. You're not moving this time. You've done the work. You're doing the work. And you're presenting yourself in star energy. And this is why Spirit said, don't worry about it. There's nothing for you to clean up. Because there was no solid foundation here. Because this person took all of your cups. And I'm not going to lie to you. This cup is not upside down. That means your person does not feel the sting. They are not even your person. This spirit does not feel the sting. This person is selfish. This was never your twin flame. This was your false flame. And they took every cup that you gave them and wasted it because they knew you were not their wish fulfillment. And instead of being open and honest with you, they decided to lie. They decided that they were going to, and for some of them, they probably contracted an STD. For some of them, they probably, have other children that are hidden in the dark. They have families that are hidden in the dark. And they only came crawling back to you when their energy was low. And as soon as they were able to gain that energy back, they knew they had you again. Spirit is telling me to get another card. And this card is for you. And this card is for your magic. Well, you know what? Here, which is wisdom. Wait. This for your magic. I thought I had something for magic. I don't know. So if this is the deck, then Spirit will, yeah. Look at that. Spirit is saying autumn. Spirit is telling you autumn. And for those that know the significance of autumn, Spirit is saying, let it go. Let this die down. And there is beauty in transformation. Autumn is so beautiful. But you see this right here? This is a tower. My goodness. My goodness. The watchtower of the west is in autumn. And it is upright. You have avoided the tower. You let this go. and you let God bring the tower on this false flame.